I just landed in Atlanta with one mission to find a billionaire. And we're not leaving.
I know exactly where he's at.
Atlanta is home to some of the wealthiest entrepreneurs in the world. Billion-dollar company founders, sports team owners, some of the richest people you've never heard of. But here's the problem. Billionaires don't just walk around with name tags. So today, I'm going all over the wealthiest part of Atlanta, walking up to complete strangers, trying to find the richest people I can find. Because I refuse to stop filming until I interview a billionaire. And if we actually pull this off, we might uncover some of the best wealth advice on the planet. So with that being said, let's get this video on the way. All right, guys, look, we made it to our destination out here in Atlanta. We are in Buckhead Village, where the wealthiest people congregate, man. Look, luxury stores, some of the nicest restaurants in town. And look, the rules of this video are very simple. I'm gonna go up to the richest people that I can see out here. I don't care how many rejections it takes. I don't care how many millionaires that I have to run into to find a billionaire and get the secret advice on how to become wealthy in today's world. So come with us right now, and let's go find the richest people in Atlanta. Excuse me, sir, question for you. Yes. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
Okay, here we go.
Real quick, I have a channel with 24 million followers. Man, I've interviewed Arthur Blank, I've interviewed 60 billionaires.
It's different down south.
Excuse me, sir. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
I can't about.
So we have a channel with 24 million followers. I go all over the world interviewing millionaires and billionaires on their advice to the younger generation. If there's one piece of advice that you would give the younger generation, we have 24 million followers. What would that be, sir?
Go to school.
And what did you study? Yeah?
And college.
What line of business were you in?
I can't discuss that.
Okay. Could we get 1 minute with you?
No, thank you.
Okay, my man. Have a good one.
You know what I'm saying?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Question for you. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
How old do you have to be?
How old were you?
No family.
So we have a channel with 24 million followers. I've interviewed over 60 billionaires in the last 5 years, like Arthur Blank, Mark Cuban, Michael Rubin. I ask people on their best advice to help the younger generation. If there's one piece of advice from your career, from all the wisdom, the experience you've accumulated, what is the greatest piece of advice you'd give the younger generation?
Reading.
What was the #1 book that changed your life?
Well, of course, the Bible first, and then 7 Habits.
Highly effective. Stephen Covey.
Right.
I love that. And when you talk about the Bible, how important has faith been to your success?
It's the cornerstone.
Cornerstone.
5 F's: faith, family, friends, fitness, and finances.
And what was your main business? What was your main business?
Investments.
I just interviewed Bill Ackman in New York City.
Very broad.
What was the #1 investment that changed your life? And like in today's world, the next 1 to 2 years, what is the best industry people should be investing in right now?
Learning a company, understanding a company, and investing in that business, public or private.
How big was your biggest company?
Too many to talk about.
I got you, man. Have a good one, sir.
I feel like a lot of people aren't going to like what he said and like his answer, but I feel like it was actually really quality answers, because a lot of information can be couldn't be had in books, can be found in books. And a lot of information can also just be had from researching and just learning about your business, learning about your craft. For example, people always say it's better to master one thing before you move on to the next thing. I always say it's better to go all the way in on one thing. Once you feel like you're well-rounded in it, then go to the next thing. Well-rounded and master are 2 different things. Well-rounded, I still know enough. I can understand the ins and outs, and then move on to the next subject and learn more about that and dive into that head first.
Excuse me, sir. Is that your Rolls Royce? How did you get rich, my man? What did you do to become wealthy? Real quick, my man. I got 24 million followers. I've interviewed 60 billionaires. Hey, boss man. Sir, do you know Aliko Dangote? Yeah. I just interviewed him in Nigeria.
Please don't record me, though.
Yes, sir. Real quick. Let me show you, brother. And look, that's just to show how the people are being out here, man. Look, it is not going to be easy to interview these billionaires out here in Nigeria. I mean, he was coming out of a Rolls Royce color, and I mean, you would think that, man, if that's the kind of car that he's pulled up in, man, that he'd be receptive to at least give some game to some people. But nonetheless, man, we went for it. We're going to keep on going, and I'm not going to stop until I find the wealthiest people out here in Atlanta, Georgia. You guys, come on. Excuse me, sir. Sir, question for you. How did you get rich? I have a channel with 24 million followers. I've interviewed 60 billionaires in the last 5 years. What did you do?
Man, so when I was very young, I became a Waffle House franchisee at 22, and I had 14 locations. And then I'm also in the hotel business, in the home furnishings business. So just be an entrepreneur.
So you're a Waffle House mogul.
Yeah, I did it for a long time.
Is it possible I will tip your Uber driver? Could I interview you? They're not letting me film here, but right off to the side here. It's to help the younger generation. I promise you, we got 24 million followers.
I appreciate you asking.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got plans.
For 1 minute, please. I promise you, it's worth it. We've interviewed Tom Cruise, Arthur Blank, Mark Cuban, Tom Brady for 1 minute, just right off here, and I promise you, and we'll let you get right in here. Is that okay? I promise you, we'll be so quick.
Kind, and you're so good, but I think we got to call it.
If there's one piece of advice you could give to entrepreneurs in today's world that want to build generational wealth like yourself, what would that be?
That's a great question. What would it be? Obviously, the standard answer is do what you love, but I think you got to find the right thing, because if you chase the wrong thing, it's not going to work for you. So
Yeah.
you got to find something that's going to want to work, want to make money, and be the right.
How did you scale? You had 14
They backing
locations.
up
What did you do to
traffic
scale
so
a
bad.
business? What was your secret to scaling companies?
You got to work every day and make sure you pay attention to what's going on.
And what was
So-
the best advice you ever received throughout your career? If there's one lesson, a mentor, somebody taught you about business or life, like what is the greatest piece of advice you ever received?
Greatest piece of advice I ever received. I have to think about that. I don't know, man. You just gotta like make it work. Make sure you make ends meet. Make sure that you cash flow, and make sure that you stay productive.
Did you come from a lot of money?
No, we're working class family.
What was your turning point to financial freedom? How'd you get the money to buy that first Waffle House?
My family got in the hotel business, and then from there we just kind of parlayed forward.
I love that. Thank you.
Thank you for your
Thank
time.
you for your time. I appreciate you,
I
man.
enjoy talking.
Nice
You're,
to meet
you're
you,
good
sir.
at what you do. I'm sorry I got a real big
No,
buzz.
my
but-
bro, you're good, man. Nice to meet you, bro. How'd it going, sir?
I
Thank
respect
you.
it, though.
Guys, if there's one lesson
I
I want
respect
to
it, though.
teach you
I
in
respect
this
his
video,
answers.
it is persistent. That guy didn't get to 14 Waffle Houses without doing anything. Just like, man,
Well,
I was
I
not
don't
going to
really
get a
have a
couple.
lot of comments on what he said because you got to 14 Waffle House at 22. You most likely got that passed down to you. There's no way at 22, especially back in that day, that you could have that much money to buy a franchise Waffle House. Maybe you didn't start off at 22, but even to get one Waffle House, that you had to get help from somebody. So that's not really a real advice story.
Answers out of him if it wasn't for trying to be persistent. Nonetheless, man, let's keep this video rolling. We got to go find another wealthy person out here in Atlanta, Georgia. You guys, come on. Excuse me, sir. How did you become wealthy?
Who says that I'm wealthy?
You look like money, my man. I interview billionaires all over the world. I got a channel with 24 million followers. How did you get rich?
Just working hard.
And
man.
what line of business?
My wife and I own some schools.
Schools.
Yeah.
Like public schools, private
Really?
schools, or what?
Private schools.
You own the real estate? Like, what makes the most amount of money in the school business?
Actually, the kids that has to pay tuition.
What grade level is this? College, university?
No. It's preschools.
How many do you own?
2, but they're extremely large.
Congratulations, man. Did you have any idea growing up that you were going to own schools? Like,
never thought that.
I need just 30 seconds with you. I promise you, this is going to be so worth it, my man. I promise you.
I've
We
never
just
thought
interviewed
about owning a
Aliko
private
Dangote in
school.
Africa. We've interviewed 60 billionaires like Tom Cruise, Arthur Blank, Tom Brady to help the younger generation. I'll show you the channel right after. Did you come from money growing up?
No.
No. So what was your turning point to becoming financially free? Was it a moment in your life where you were like, I want to go out there and really build an empire for myself and for my family?
Just didn't want to work for nobody else. So entrepreneuring is kind of like in my DNA. And I just knew I had to find something.
Why the education business though? Why schools?
Somebody just introduced me to it in Florida.
You had good mentors.
Yeah.
What was the greatest piece of advice you ever got throughout your career? If there's one lesson that a mentor or somebody taught you about business, what's the greatest piece of advice you ever received throughout your career?
Take care of your employees.
Take care of your employees. So is it more important to take care of the employees?
The store about to close.
1 minute, I promise you,
You
my
just
man.
said 30
I
seconds,
promise,
30 seconds.
I
That
promise you,
thing
man. Is this your wife right here? How important is the decision to marry the right woman in today's world? Because look, we've seen a lot.
Number one thing, period. I couldn't have done nothing without it.
So let me ask you this right here, though. A lot of men, they make the mistake of choosing the right
He's so
life partner.
crazy
Their
with these
business
interviews.
empire can crumble. How did you know that was what's the number one quality that you look for in your partner that told you that, hey, that's the one that I'm going to marry?
God told me. That's why it's been 30 years.
So you believe in God?
I do.
Who is your God?
Jesus Christ.
How did you know Jesus was real? Tell me, man. I promise you.
It got
I'm-
brought to me. Hey, I felt it in my spirit.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let me ask you this right now. At your school, what was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
Close to 2 million.
Close to $2 million, man. How about this?
Last question.
Your best sales and negotiation advice for anybody in business in today's world.
Be sellable.
Thank you, my man. I appreciate. What's your name, sir?
Sean
I'd love to connect and amplify what you're doing. Can I connect with you real
So
quick?
watch. They closed at 6.
I got you, my man. I got you. What was your name?
Oh, man.
I'm gonna shake your hand real quick. Thank you, sir. How do you feel about AI?
This man is crazy with these interviews. Like once we talk to him, it's like I understand you got to keep him engaged and got to get out as much information as you can. It's just crazy to watch sometimes. But I will say I've never ever thought about going to schools, even though I went to a private school. But like it makes a lot of sense because we do pay a lot of tuition. Like we do get a lot of that back. But at the end of the day, like it's a lot of money being left over. He made $2 million a year. It just depends like if it's worth it for you because it's stable money. But it's a lot of things that come into it. So I don't know. Like everything isn't for everybody. I don't know if that's personally for me. I'm not sure how I feel about that one.